plate 168 times 184. It's about 80 times 80 per Peltier, which is 64 square centimeters. I printed out such Peltiers mounted. Power supply has three 12-volt outputs, and there is a current measuring shunt limiting current 18 amps to each of three outputs. Current flowing 20 amps times 12 volts is 250 watts. Temperature minus 37, water flow. Very funny 3D ice crystals have grown. Advantage of water cooling compared to air cooling is that one can fit many blocks, many Peltier elements in a small space. Amazing, the temperature stays minus 37 degrees even if this underside is not insulated. After applying high voltage, see the tracks. Temperature still minus 27 degrees. Cables are warm. This is high voltage box upper. It's connected to ground plate and to this metal ring inside the dome. The tracks extend across all the dome surface. Unpleasant surprise, PMMA plastic broke from cold. Made from some other plastic which flex and does not break. Temperature minus 29 degrees centigrade. Cooling with cold tap water. See that 1 centimeter from edge there is no condensation, and plastic quality of viewing is not ideal. Filming through a hole on the top. Filming through a hole on the top. See that camera is too near, we don't get all the area. Filming at 90 degrees angle. One side is brighter. And need to make some small holes with a needle in the plastic to prevent it charging up. Glass aquarium, high voltage connected to the sock. Rectangular box is also not perfect because cannot look at this angle of 45 degrees where the tracks have good contrast. Effect of electrostatics. Effects of electrostatics. Something causes condensation. Thoriated tungsten electrode for welding. Radium switch makes a lot of gammas and also emits radon. Radon dissolves in isopropanol, that's why we don't see increasing concentration with time. Gamma quanta kick out electron from an atom, and this electron then makes a track, a short one. Remove the switch, but radon remained. The light source use such lamp with cylindrical lenses. LED lenses look like this. From AliExpress. Cut away extra cables from the power supply. This is actually a connector which can be unplugged. Haven't seen previously such a big connector. Like water exit temperature plus 15 degrees centigrade. Tracks from electrostatics look less dense than from radon. Alpha particles. Cold plate temperature minus 30 degrees. Minus 30 degrees centigrade. Why are alpha particles sometimes curved? Is it electric field on the surface of the glass chamber? But some are curved and some are not. They look like zeppelins. Need access from the bottom. Using hot air to stretch the wrinkles. Construction finished. Here is voltmeter to show 12 volts, high voltage. Then I have 12 volt outputs and high voltage output and thermometer. And we'll leave space for a strong magnet, 5 centimeters diameter. Stuffed with the insulation foam from a pillow. Magnetic holder for the light. There is a metal plate under the film. Learned from Cloudy Labs that he puts black plastic in the corners to limit the scattering. We'll put metal electrode inside the sock. Adding plastic borders around the perimeter to fight the scattered light is a success. Putting warm tap water through the Peltiers to simulate summer conditions. Cold plate temperature minus 24 degrees. Temperature minus 22 degrees. Temperature minus 20 degrees. I was not happy with the sock evaporator as it fell down and magnets, and decided to make a baldachin with plastic corners and screws and tubes 15 centimeters high. High voltage electrode is tracks at minus 26. Next iteration, water bucket with aquarium pump. The chamber runs nicely, minus 29 degrees from water bucket. 1 hour later, temperature minus 23 degrees of the cold plate. And we have nice fog, which is not super saturated. The view from the side is also very nice. And also from orthogonal direction, looks very nice. Water bucket temperature has reached 36 degrees. Here is the view of cloud chamber. View of the total setup. The optimal temperature is when we see a bright track and around it a dark region, meaning that the vapor has condensed. Temperature minus 24. Temperature minus 23. Temperature minus 20. Condensation appears only above the Peltier. Starting cooling again. Peltiers are colder than the rest. Chamber glass sides look foggy from inside. I will try so-called vapor cleaning by putting hot water to Peltiers and see if can distill and clean the surface from inside very well. Vapor cleaning seems to work, big droplets. Final construction of the lamp. I 3D printed a skimmer with 5mm slit, and lamp can be adjusted tilt and height. When is a lot of vapor, we get deep clouds. That's cool. At this point I think it's reasonable to stop and publish YouTube video, and when air cooler arrives, then I will publish a short.